Up YouTube? I want to do a quick unboxing for a couple things. This is my first one, and I'm still working on getting everything set up here. I'll probably have to repaint all of this because it's a little bit too dark for what I'm doing. The light doesn't work out in here too well, so apologize for the dimly lit room, but let's get into it. Got a couple things here from a couple of my sponsors. I definitely want to open that up and show you what they have to offer. So, not that. All right, right there. This is a package from Woo Tungsten. If you've watched my channel, follow me on Instagram, you know that I am pro staff for Woo Tungsten, and I was really happy when I got the email saying that I got picked. So definitely wanted to get into some more grass flipping. There's a couple lakes where I live that are heavy with hydrilla, and the last couple years I just didn't I didn't go after it like I should have. You know, spent a lot of time fishing with my boy, and he's not old enough to punch grass, to throw a frog on a flipping stick. So I kind of avoided it. But this year I want to go after it. So let's see what we got. First off, out the gate, sweet hat. Sweet. That hat is sweet. Black's one of my favorite colors. I love how it's offset. It's not, I don't know, it's just sweet. So geeking up over that. One size fits all. You'll see that on the boat. What else is in here? Shirt. Fishing is a contact sport, so yes it is, and very fitting slogan for a tungsten company. So nice back of the shirt there. I hope I got it in the right size. Looking back at some of my videos, nothing fits. If you know me in real life, you know I just lost 52 pounds. So everything I had that was extra large now is like wearing a bed sheet. So I ordered a bunch of shirts in larges with the Bass Pro Shops the other day and put on a medium and realized that everything I ordered was going to be too big. So I guess that's a good problem to have. So a couple decals. Got them in white so that they go in my kayak. One for my window. Got these two also. Not sure exactly where I'm going to put them. They may end up as part of a giveaway on the channel. I was considering doing some sort of giveaway once I hit 100, some sort of milestone. For me, my channel's new, so 100 would be my first milestone. So, matter of fact, comment below if you think a giveaway at 100 subscribers would be a good idea. If you think it would be a good idea, spread the word, help me get to it, and I will do a giveaway from the companies that sponsor me. I will do a giveaway from items from them. So that'll be Woo Tungsten, Evolution Lures, and Silver Thread fishing line. So again, Woo Tungsten stickers. I'm working on a dry erase board, and one of these may go on that one, may be part of the giveaway. So comment below if you want to see a giveaway. What else is in here? Okay. These are 1/8 ounce drop shot weights. I don't know if you can see that. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the camera feed on the screen down here, trying to get that in focus. You see how small those are? I'm going to put my finger up next to it so you can really get an idea. Pencil, drop shot weights, some 1/4 ounce weights, and I bought that specifically for something I'm going to try, not necessarily punching and flipping. And then I got some 3/4 ounce weights. The grass around here, we're not talking Florida, so the grass around here is not that super thick. I may need to go back and place another order and get a 1, 1 1/4. I hope I don't have to go up to 1 1/2, but we'll try the 3/4. Typically around here it's just a lot of duckweed, hydrilla, lily pads. We don't have toolies and that sort of stuff, so I'm hoping the 3/4 ounce will be enough weight. All right, the next thing I have is baits from the first company I have a pro staff for, which is Evolution Lures. Again, I will link the website below for you guys, and go check them out. I'll also put down in the bottom, I'll put a code. You put the code in on the website and you'll get a discount on your purchase. And before I show you the bait, let me explain something real quick. one of my philosophies that I've always had, including when I tournament fish, was I want to do something different. I always want to be different. I can fish a Senko, but I don't, because of that need to be different, because of that need to show the fish something different that they're not seeing. One of the reasons I went with Evolution Lures is because it is different. So I'm going to show you a couple things. There's more in the catalog than what I'm going to show you right now, but I'm going to show you this. You see if that is in focus. You see that? Okay? That is a spinnerbait, guys. That is a spinnerbait. There you go. Okay? So what you're looking at is a spinnerbait with 4 perfectly tuned arms running 4 willow leaf blades. Okay? The hook is razor sharp. I mean, it's like a sewing needle sharp. Okay? Chip resistant, head, color matched. These baits are all handmade. Okay? They're handmade by Charlie. You place your order, they assemble it, and he's going to send it out to you. Look at all these blades. Believe it or not, trust me when I tell you, this bait tracks through, coming through the water. It comes through the water straight. Now, you all the rage is Alabama rigs and that sort of thing. You have 1 hook, so it gets around most laws that says you can't have 5 hooks on a bait, but it gives you the schooling effect coming through the water. You've got 4 small shads spinning around. So everybody knows a spinnerbait, the blades look like the bait fish reflecting, and the skirt and the hook and the head give the fish a target to go after. You've got 4 minnows swimming with this spinnerbait. You throw it and you pull it back. Trust me, it looks like a school of bait. This is, if you like throwing an Alabama rig, if you like throwing A-rigs, if you like throwing double fluke rigs, anything that imitates a school of bait, you will like throwing this spinnerbait. You will like this spinnerbait. Trust me. Trust me. The first time I threw it, I think I spent about 4 or 5 minutes just pulling it in the water beside the boat, just looking at the blades. I was amazed. Okay? And then you think about the fact that how many of you have a spinnerbait now and when you pull it, it rolls over? It won't track through the water straight. It either wants to roll up on its side, it hits a log, it rolls over, it gets hung, the blades stop turning. This is a perfectly tuned spinnerbait running 4 arms with 4 separate blades. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. If you like unique, trust me. And again, I will put the website down below in the video, and I will put a discount code for you to use. Please visit the site, check it out. Okay? Set that down. This is a pack of jigs. So let's go through this real quick. So I got asked on one of my other videos, what jig was I throwing? So I've got those to show you guys. If I'm pitching, flipping, that sort of thing, I build my own jigs. But as far as a football jig, dragging it on points, fishing it through rocks, I'm going to use this jig I'm about to show you. Now again, these baits come from Evolution Lures also. If you like throwing football jigs, okay? So what this is, it's got, the skirt is cut like a finesse jig. So if you, let me see if I can get that really close. See that? So if you ever thrown a finesse jig, you trim the skirt, it's a little bit smaller profile, okay? Very nice head on this bait. Completely flat on the bottom side. I don't know if that's coming in on the camera or not. Again, hand assembled, hand poured, handmade baits in America. What makes this jig different? Okay? Look at the hook. Is that coming in? I don't know if that's coming in or not. So you see the bend on that hook? Okay? Now one thing that's missing that you probably are not noticing is there is no weed guard on this jig. What this has, it's a football jig with the screw lock keeper. I can't get the skirt out of the way to show you. And it's got the screw lock keeper off of a shaky head. I have no idea if you could even see that. But again, if you go to the website and you can actually see it. So what this bait is going to do is when it hits the bottom, and I don't have a plastic right here to put on here and show you. When that bait sits on the bottom, okay, your trailer is in a defensive position. You see that? See where the hook is? Sitting on the palm of my hand? Your trailer, you're going to screw your trailer here. rig it weedless, come up, your claws are up in a defensive position. So when you stop this bait, it's sitting there in defensive position. Your hookup ratio is going to be higher because you don't have to depress the weed guard. If you've studied throwing these jigs at all, you know that if you fishing a big old football jig, when you hammer that fish, you can blow the mouth open and literally rip the jig right out of the mouth just because of the amount of weight that you're hitting the back of their lips with that will blow the mouth open. That's a Texas rig. That is a shaky head flipping jig. Okay? The best of both worlds. I throw shaky heads all the time on 6 and 8 pound test line. I have no trouble getting a hook set if you use a good hook. You will have no trouble getting a hook set on this. A lot of times you're fishing a football jig too. When it hits something, it rocks up and the crawl goes into a defensive position. You leave this sitting on the bottom and that crawl is in a defensive position just sitting there. So if you got finicky fish and they're watching it, the crawl, the arms are up and they're moving, the crawl sees the bass. Okay? It's a natural look. Again, I like different, but someone asked me on another video what type of jigs I was throwing. If it's a football jig and I'm fishing points, rock, deep structure, it's the football jig from Evolution Lures. I'm not saying that. Understand that I wasn't paid to tell you that, but trust me. Order one for yourself and give it a shot and take a look at it. Hold it in your hand and look at it and look at the stuff that I'm pointing out to you now. That's a nice football jig. And here's the last jig that I got in that package. You throw underspins. There you go. Use this white card back behind it. You see it? Okay, so that's an underspin with a 90-degree bend. You see where the blade arm comes off behind it? So not like a horsey head, the blade's not right here. It's going to clear. If you're throwing a bait that's got a belly on it that looks like a shad, your blades are going to clear it, okay? Because the blades are down below that hook. Okay? The other thing about this that is very unique, see, I can get this to show up on camera too. Gosh, I don't even know, guys. There are 3 blades on that arm. Okay, I've got one in my hand. There's another really teeny one right here that's on a clevis that's offset between those two. So there are actually 2 different clevises on that arm, and then you've got your small willow behind it. Okay, okay, very nice jig head. Comes in a lot of different weights, so if you like throwing them up shallow, this is a 1/2 ounce version. I specifically use this swimming it in open water around school of gizzard shad. A lot of the lakes I fish have huge schools of gizzard shad in them. So that's what I specifically use this for, so I got a 1/2 ounce. You can get a lighter weight, but again, visit the website, check out the different head colors and sizes that you can get. If you like throwing an underspin, give that one a shot. If you think, you know, that the baits I use work well or are unique, or if you like me and you want something different, there you go, that's different. Total one-off, unique design, underspin. Okay, nice detail to the eyes too. So, alright, cover up my address. What I have here, if you look at my last couple videos, I promised that there were more cameras coming to give you more camera angles other than just my hat cam. Well, that's what this is. So, this is an Ultra Pro X action sports camera. Okay, you can go on YouTube and you can look up reviews on this camera. You can look up footage of this camera. You can go on their website and look up footage of this camera. But the footage that comes off this camera is very nice. Again, this is an item that's sold on Evolution Lures LLC.com. Okay, so it's sold by a company that I pro staff for, and I wanted to give it a shot. I'm necessarily following the crowd. Like to do my own thing and not necessarily do what everybody else does. But again, the footage I've seen off these cameras has been really, really good. And for the price, I don't really see how you could argue with it. So I'm not going to fully unbox it because I want to take some time and read the instructions and make sure I get everything right. But this is an Adventure Cam Elite. This actually will do full 1080. It'll do 4K. It'll do 4K at 30 frames a second, HD 1080p at 60 and 30. It's waterproof to 30 meters. Wi-Fi control with the smartphone app. Let you see it, but again, it's very similar to, you know, other action sports cameras. It's got a waterproof case that goes on it and all that sort of stuff. So very small. First impressions is a very small camera. It's pretty awesome. So, hey YouTube, sorry about the change. I wanted to change the way I ended the video. So real quick, I want to take this time to apologize for the lack of content. The weather here has been really bad. It actually was sleeting and snowing yesterday, and my work schedule's been really hectic, so it's been very hard to get out on the water. So thank you for sticking with me. I will be getting out soon. There is more content coming. Please remember to comment, offer suggestions. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. And if you have any questions about any of the lures or baits that I talked about in the video, please drop a comment. I reply to all of them. Or, you know, you can go find me on IG and comment or send me a DM there. So I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for telling your friends. So I'm out.